Good morning, everybody. Look at this beautiful mum I purchased at Walmart. I've been looking for mums. I know they're starting to come out at all the nurseries and at Lowe's and Home Depots and Walmarts, but none of them has caught my eye like this one. Look at this beautiful, beautiful chrysanthemums. Now, they call this the chrysanthemum. I don't know why there's a difference between a chrysanthemum and a mum. So I think the chrysanthemum is more the big flowerette, the showy ones, as opposed to the mum, which is more of like the single. But I am unsure. If you guys know the difference, please let me know. I am just basically new with mums. I did purchase 2 mums last year at the old house, and I actually transplanted them into the ground, and they actually came back. So those are basically the only experience I've had with mums. This one, I was at Walmart just looking around, wasn't thinking about buying any flower, which shockingly, because every time I go into the store, I make my husband take me to the flower section just to see what there is out there, what's new and what's up and coming. But look at this. This is a chrysanthemum. Let me show you the little tag. It's down here at the bottom. So this is, it says pot mum. It's chrysanthemum of flowers, basically. So it doesn't really have a name. Let me see. It doesn't really have too much instruction, so this tag isn't very helpful. But chrysanthemums are usually annual in most area, unless you are zone 8 and up. 8 and up, they could be perennial. 7 is a little bit tricky. I am now in zone 7B. 8A, I was able to mound up the root ball, and it came back to me. But this time I'm in zone 7B, so I am unsure if this will come back, but I'm going to do the same thing. Once it's done, I'm going to put it into the ground and then heavily mulch it, and then hope that it will come back to me. Now, when you go into a store and shop for mums, just make sure you don't do as I do, but do as I say and buy the mums that haven't opened up as big as this. So when you go shopping for mums, make sure you buy them when they are in their little bud stage, because you'll get more longer lasting blooms. Like this here, if you look at it, I'm gonna just have maybe a couple more weeks of them, because you can see some of them are starting to, it doesn't look like it's really fading, but here, like this one over here is starting to fade a little bit. Still gorgeous, but it's starting to fade, so I won't have as much life in it as you would if you buy like a mum that is completely like bud tight like this. So you may get a month out of it. Now, I purchased this one because the color, the color is just outstanding for fall. As we approach fall, look at this color. And it almost looks like a dahlia, doesn't it? Like, to me, it looks like a dahlia. Let me show you the stages of this mum. Here's a little bit, the bud. And then this one is starting to open up. And then if you follow it, here's another one that's opening up even more. And then you go to a fully opened up one. So I've got a huge variety in this little tiny pot that I purchased at Walmart. It's about $8, I think, at Walmart right now. Definitely worth the buy, you guys. I just bought one. Normally you would go and buy 2 or 3 so you can do a big, huge arrangement. I just bought one because it's still early for mums. I want to see what else there is out there before I drop my money on just one variety. And you don't want just one variety, because I hope and I plan to propagate it just so I can have more for my own use and purpose. So I don't want to be stuck with just one variety. Even though this one, if I was to just have one variety, I think I could settle for this one. Look at her. She's fabulous. So today's word is mum. And some mums you can't choose, but this mum you definitely can. Just a little mum joke. But isn't she beautiful? I think I could stand and look at her all day. And that's basically what you buy mums for. They give you that pop of fall color in the fall when everything else is kind of starting to die off and go dormant. We're not going to reach our, I would say, first frost until, mid-October. but I'm still going to enjoy my mums, even though it might be a little bit early. But look at all these buds I have still coming out. See all these buds? And to be honest with you, it looks like it's really easy to propagate. They gave me a little pot that has one, if you look at it, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 cuttings that they did, then they stuck in this pot, and then it grew to be this beautiful, gorgeous flower. If this little pot like spot would just fill out right here, this would be the beautiful, most wonderful bouquet flower I've seen in a really long time. Isn't that beautiful? I just can't get over how beautiful she is. I hope you guys are having as much success as I am. Well, technically, this is my first successful chrysanthemum mum that I found that I love and that I was willing to purchase money. There are so many different colors and varieties out there, but this one, it just lights up my world when I saw it. All right, you guys, I think that's it. Mum is the word for this month. I hope you guys get out there and enjoy what nature has to offer. Look at all the flowers. Buy 1 or 2. Go ahead and splurge. Life is fleeting, you guys. Enjoy it while it lasts. I hope and pray you guys are having a blessed day, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.